So you want to know the best way to defend and to counterattack in FIFA 20? That's great, because I'm going to show you that in this video. I got a lot of requests under other videos from guys who say, yo dude, let me know how you defend, make a tutorial about that. So here it is, I made one, how I defend. I give you some quick tips. I'm going to show you how I counterattack. I'm going to show you the formation I use for that, and the tactics and the instructions, all stuff. So make sure you will watch the whole video. Take all the information I give you, and hopefully it will help you to become a better FIFA player. First of all, I want to thank you very much for watching, of course. Drop a like under the video if you think this video is useful. If you are new to my channel, make sure you will subscribe to it so you don't miss any new videos I'm posting, like videos like this, all about FIFA, of course. And if you have to say something or want to ask me something, drop it in the comment sections below, and then we are going to start right now. So first I'm going to show you here an example from someone who was playing with France. They were playing together, two guys, and it's always hard to play against two guys, especially if they are good to play with each other. And it was a really hard match, but I defend really well and counter-attack really well. So as you can see, we get the ball here, Rabiot to Matuidi, always looking for the midfielder who's making the run. Here we have Douglas Costa waiting for Ronaldo to make the run, pass the ball, and here again, wait for your opponent what to do, pass back, and there it is, the goal. And here you can see what I'm doing at defend. As you can see, my mouse cursor here, I'm having this player always. When my opponent has the ball, I'm running back with my strikers. When they are not fast enough, or my opponent is passing forward so you can't catch up with your strikers, switch to a midfielder, but leave your defenders alone. Leave them to the computer to control them, because if you are selecting your defenders, you will run out of possession 9 of 10 times, and that's why there is space for your opponent to pass the ball to run into when you are out of possession. So always try to defend with your strikers or with your midfielders. Only switch to your defenders at the last time when you are when he is in your box attacking. Here you can see I'm here with, I think it's Dybala and Griezmann here, and now I'm switching to Cellini, my defender. Get the ball, so always select on the last moment your defender when you are 100% sure you will catch the ball. So then we are passing to Dybala, to Ronaldo. Here Douglas Costa is making a wonderful run. He is so fast, of course. Varane can't catch him up, and we scored the goal. And that's how I counter-attack. Ball from my defender to midfielder, waiting for your striker to make the run, give him a through ball, and you get one-on-one on the goalkeeper and score the ball. And here you can see Matuidi again, not switching to my defender, just catch the ball with him. And here it is, another run, this time from Ronaldo, waiting for Dybala, and we get the ball into the net again. And yeah, it's the third goal, and it's a rage quit. So what I'm doing with defending, always holding the the L2 button on the PlayStation controller, and on the Xbox controller you have the left trigger. Sometimes when you can't catch up with your opponent when he's running so fast, you can also run with the R2 button or the right trigger, but most of the times you always need to hold the L2 button or the left trigger, because that's the jockey defending. If you didn't know what it is, jockey defending is new in FIFA 20. Well, FIFA 20 is almost half year out, so I think you all know what it is, but it's so important, the jockey defending. And here we have a ball from Ronaldo in a goal. Another rage quit from another game. We won this time with 3-7. But the jockey defending, it's really important. I always use that and not rush into your opponents. If you are rushing on them with the new dribbling, if you have an opponent who is good at dribbling, it's really hard to defend. So please stay a bit like here, what I'm doing. We have Matuidi now, we're switching to the left defender, and only when you are sure you can get the ball, run into the ball. Else, Stay away from your opponent about 2 or 3 meters and wait for him to make a decision if he goes left or right, and then you go after him. And when you are sure, you press the tackle button and run into the ball, and then you got it. If you are rushing in from the beginning, your opponent is a really easy match and running. When he needs some skill moves, do some skill moves. You are not able to catch him up, and it's really hard to defend. So here you can see some goals I scored against someone who was playing with Barcelona. Another great run here from Douglas Costa. Waiting, skill move, and there it is, the goal. These are only goals. This is not the defending part that was in the beginning. If you think this is not good enough, not the examples from the gameplay are not good enough, I'm giving you some information about how I defend. But if you want another video about defending, please let me know in the comments, because I can make that, and let's see what it is. But this is a bit of a tryout. If you guys are think this is useful, this video, hopefully it is. And here we have another goal from Ronaldo. So if you want me to do another tutorial especially about defending, these are just a few quick tips, like I said in the beginning of the video, what I do. But if you want it more in depth, more in detail, let me know in the comments, and I will see what I can get you. And then we are going now to the formation. It's a 5-2-1-2 formation. This is the best one to counter-attack in my opinion. You have 5 defenders. You need 3 really good center backs, and Juventus, the team we are having here, have 3 good center backs. They have a good left wing, left defender, right defender, and fast strikers. You also need fast strikers, of course, because if you want counter attacks, they need to run really fast forward. And with Costa and Ronaldo, we have some wonderful strikers. So the lineup: Cechny is the goalkeeper, Cuadrado is the right defender, De Ligt, Bonucci, and Cellini are the center backs. Alexandro is the left defender. Then Matuidi, he is the most defensive midfielder. Rabiot is the other midfielder. Dybala is the attacking midfielder, and Ronaldo and Costa are the fast strikers. Then we're going to the tactics. I choose drop back, so everyone is going back when you don't have the ball, and it's really hard for your opponent to find some space to pass the ball, especially when you don't touch your defenders. They will line up pretty good, and when you are running with your midfielders after the ball, it's really hard for your opponent to have to create some space for a good chance to score. The width is 4 bars. Make sure you will not put it wider. I tried it out, and there are two big gaps between your defenders, so it's pretty easy for your opponent to run through your defenders. 4 bars width is good. Then we have depth, 6 bars. Then we're going to the offensive style. I choose balanced. I choose balanced almost every time, because fast build-up, what this does is almost every player is running forwards. Also your left and your right defender, and I don't want that all the time. So balance is pretty good. With the instructions, with the get forward instructions for your strikers, you can make them instruct to run forward, of course. You don't need the fast build-up for counter-attack. Balance is just good. Width 7 bars, pretty good. Players in the box 5 bars. Corners, free kicks, doesn't matter, but for me it's 3 bars. Then we're going to the instructions, really important. Cuadrado overlap runs, balanced attacking runs. So sometimes he's running forward, sometimes he's not doing that all the time. It's not necessary. This is just good. All the center backs are just default. Alexandro the same, overlap runs. All other things are default. Then Matuidi is the most defensive midfielder, so stay back while attacking and cover center for him. Then Rabiot, the only thing I changed for him is cover center, so he's also making some runs forward to help with the attack, so you can pass the ball to him. Then Dybala, the only thing I changed for him is get into the box for the cross. Then Ronaldo, stay central. You don't need to instruct him to get in behind, because he's always doing that when there is an opportunity. He's doing that by himself, but it's not always pretty handy when both strikers are running forward. Sometimes it is, but Ronaldo is so good, you don't need to instruct him to do that. So sometimes when there isn't space to run in behind, he's coming to the ball, so he's an option to play the ball to. And yeah, you can't counter attack, but you can still have possession on the ball. Then Costa, he is so fast. I like him to get in behind, so he's making some lovely runs, as you saw in the examples. I scored a lot of goals with him, as the same as Ronaldo, of course. So that's it. That's about the video. I hope you liked it. If you did and you didn't like the video yet, make sure you will do that. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, make sure you will do that. And hopefully we will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.